You guys, I just got back from the grocery store. I'm about to unpack for tomorrow night's class. I can't wait to show you what I've got. Oh, I forgot I was going to show these guys something else. Here we go. Happy Tuesday. We are all ready to go. Happy Tuesday, Kathy. How are you? I just got back from the grocery store. I can't wait to show you guys what I've gotten for tomorrow night's class. And of course, drop some tips for Tuesday. Brenda, it's so good to see you. How are you guys doing today? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody ate responsibly this weekend, loved themselves, took some time to be in the moment with what you're doing. You know what I mean, Kathy? I saw you guys on that hike. I haven't even had a chance to comment. How beautiful that is, seeing you guys come together and do that. Like, I'm so excited when I see that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for sharing it. That is so inspiring, living this lifestyle, nourishing, flourishing. That's what I want to see. I want to see more people posting the things that bring them joy. It is one of the tips on Stephanie's 7 tips too. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, John. You guys, I went grocery shopping. Tip number 1 from Stephanie: get a routine. Get a routine going and stick with it and learn as you're going along. Maybe I need to adjust it. Maybe I need to change the way my morning goes a little bit. I had to change my mornings to get these videos going, being more in a routine with myself, and it feels good and I like it. So I started writing it down right in my appointment book right there. I block out time just to do my grocery shopping. Some tips today I want to drop you guys. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Tell me how you're talking to yourself. Are you guys talking to yourself nice? Are you bringing in that positive talk? I am awesome today. I'm going to have healthy relationships. I am a great person to be in a relationship with. Are you guys telling yourself the things that you would tell somebody you love? Because if it was, maybe a child, a sister, a friend, you would say things like, I want you to be in a healthy relationship. You deserve a healthy relationship. Today happens to be, I believe I had set up for day 5 to be talking about healthy relationships. Jennifer, good morning. It's so good to see you today. I come in here on Tuesdays. I want to drop you guys some tips and take you through my grocery unpacking. Jennifer, I actually have the camera stand that you're talking about, but look, because you can't see where it's a mess, I learned only put it on when everything is clean. Happy Tuesday, you guys. I know you know this already, but I'm going to start off by saying I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, Plant Interventionist, lifestyle medicine coach, and a Food for Life instructor with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine and founder of the nonprofit Plantspiration. We're on a mission to use a lifestyle medicine approach to get people to live longer. I can't help but bring up the Blue Zone documentary series that's on Netflix right now with Dan Buettner. I love Dan Buettner. I follow Dan Buettner. I have Dan Buettner's book over here. Living to 100 is a great purpose, a great goal. But sometimes we need something more than food, as you'll learn watching this documentary or this series or what you're learning in lifestyle medicine. These people ate predominantly plant-based. Take note, they are not coming off a standard American diet. I always want to say that. These people are not coming off a standard American diet. So we're doing some reversing in here, but what they're doing is they're eating plants, they're hanging out together, they have a community, they have a garden that they're into forever, they're moving, they're exercising, they're mindful. And something else that I want to point out, I get into a lot of conversations when I'm working with people and I'm coaching them, and they're so stressed out about everything that's going on out here and everything that's happening over here, and I read this over here. How many of you guys get those feelings? There's something that these people that live to 100 don't do. They don't watch the news. They're so busy being in the moment, in their life, gardening, making food, getting their food together, being with their friends, being with their family, eating the same way, living the same way, that they don't give a rat's patootie what's going on out here because they can't control it. They're so busy being in here, enjoying their life. See what I'm trying to tell you guys? See what I'm trying to tell you guys? It all starts with the food. Of course, once we get that food lined up, we start feeling better, we start moving around, we start thinking better, we start wanting to have a purpose, we start wanting to have a joy. I want you guys to find that. What is your joy? What brings you joy? That's tip number 7 on my list. Shadla, good morning. It's so good to see you. I was just talking about that documentary, How to Be Living to 100 with Dan Buettner on Netflix. It really is all about community and these people eating plant-based and being so involved in the moment of what's going on that they're not watching the news. They're not doing this stuff. I want to live to be 100, maybe 85. I can't afford to live that long. Well, Colleen, that's why actually there's ways to look at that. But if you look at it like that, guess what you're kind of building up? Guess what you're kind of building up? You're kind of building up like, I guess I'm not going to have that money by then because it's over. Don't put that out in the universe. Don't put that out in the universe. I want you to say things like, I want to live a healthy, fulfilling life. I want to live comfortably. I want to have my stuff. I mean, this is the way I want you guys to be talking to yourself, not setting it up for, I'm done right here. I'm done. You know what? When I get in the car, I just want to stop about 10 miles down the road. I don't care where it is. Just 10 miles is all I got. Don't set yourself up for those limiting beliefs. Don't put that out there or else you're going to make that happen. So I want you to think about right now how great this feels and how it's going to feel awesome to live 100 when we have a bunch of people that are learning how to do this. So how are we learning how to do this? My tips to you guys today are going to be simple. Of course, eat your plants off. You know exactly what you need to do. What you bring home from the grocery store matters. So what do you bring home from the grocery store? I can break it down to you right here. It is going to be simple things. Rachel, good morning. So good to have you in here. So this morning we're going to break it down to what are you going to get at the grocery store? Well, it's probably not going to be any packaged stuff. It's probably going to stay right in the produce. So how about I show you what we have going on in the grocery list? Let's see. How's everybody doing? Rachel, how did you find us? How did you find us in Good Morning? All right, let's see what I got unpacked here today in my grocery list. Well, we've got class tomorrow, by the way, which is going to be Kung Pao wraps. We're going to be having potato salad, and we're going to be making these amazing glow morning bowls. This is going to be going into something. I don't know if it's a potato salad, the Kung Pao wraps. I don't know what you guys, but you got to see what I'm making. Rachel, how did you find us? Down the rabbit hole of YouTube. But how did you get in this group? It's a private group. And I didn't see if you got a membership, if you got in. Did I miss that? Tell me how you got in here so I unpack this right here. But I'm so glad to have you. I've got some green onions. We always have to have green onions. We've got some kale. We've got some kale up in here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, then I'm so glad that you said that because I can't wait for you to get everything that I'm bringing. I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait. I'm so glad you found us. Here we go. I've got 3 heads of kale and I'm breaking down my Tuesday tips this morning, saying hi to everybody, telling you guys that you can do this. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to answer them for you or, help find the answer. Breaking down what I got from... You guys, I just dropped all my cherry tomatoes. Let me let you take a look, see what I got down here. So here's the grocery list. You just saw my tomatoes. I do have some Ziploc bags because sometimes we want to keep some of those leftovers in a jiffy, take them out on the bike ride. I've got 2 cucumbers. We've been pounding the juices lately. I guarantee you I'm going to probably put those either through the juicer or I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to sprinkle a bunch of nooch on them. I'm going to put a little pinch of salt, maybe some pepper, and I can eat all I want of those cucumbers. Can't leave the store without grapes, you guys. I eat grapes all the time. This is I had a coupon for this bread. I love this bread. It's all 10 grains and seeds. This is the type of bread John loves, so I'm getting it. Welcome, Rachel. Yeah, I'm so good. This is just the beginning. We've got some of this lettuce right here, you guys. I'm going to be making these Kung Pao wraps last night, so I bought this stuff so we could explore other ways that we could be doing some stuff. I'm going to be making strawberry jam, so I've got here some regular applesauce. I could certainly put it in the Vitamix and do all that stuff, but why? Let's keep it easy. Let's keep it realistic. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. We don't want to be hanging all out. I buy a lot of bananas. What do I use all these bananas for, you guys? I eat them. When people say to me all the time, Stephanie, what do we have for a snack? What do we eat for snacks? You guys, this is fast food. This is fast food. I haven't been to a restaurant and, well, I did one in Texas. Sometimes once in a while I order sushi, but other than that, I do not stop by for fast food. This is what I call fast food. We keep it nice and easy. We're having power greens. We're having power greens. What's better than getting so many different varieties of plants right in here? We're gonna do it this way. Let's see what else I've got here today. How's everybody doing today? It's a great day to be alive. If you can see me right now and you can hear me, these are some gifts and some gratitude to be throwing out there. Natalie, good morning in California. I've got some basil this morning. John loves putting basil on his chickpeas, straight out of the can, rinsed and drained, chopped up basil, plain balsamic, not a California balsamic, a plain balsamic, with just a little bit of garlic, onion. Again, I had a coupon for this, so I've got some silken soy milk. I love that. Oranges, cannot get enough. I do wish I was in California by Natalie, where she can pull some of these oranges off the tree. Making Kung Pao wraps, so I've got some garbanzo beans in my grocery list today. You know, beans are what's missing from everybody. America is lacking in beans, not just fiber, but in beans. Beans are linked to people living their longest life. So I want people to get on the beans, whether they're in bags, you soak them, you put them in your slow cooker, you know, let's get on the beans. They're less expensive, they're more sustainable, and they're loaded with fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, things you just can't get in pills. We can get in beans. What else could I make with beans? John's favorite little salad. You can make snickerdoodle hummus. You could eat them plain. You can put them in the oven. You can season them. You can bake them. You can do so many things with chickpeas. If you put on your grocery list a can of chickpeas a day, you'd be doing amazing. Also on your grocery list, put greens. What kind of greens are you going to use? Your kale? You're going to use your box of mixed greens. How are you going to use them? Salads, smoothies. Keep it simple, right? See what I'm saying right here? Keep it simple. What else are you putting on your plate for the week? So if you were to build a menu, what would it start with? Maybe a bunch of rice in the slow cooker that you've got ready to go in your refrigerator. Maybe it's quinoa ready to go in your refrigerator. Maybe it's a 5-pound bag of potatoes. I almost just stepped on the grapes, the cherry tomatoes. Potatoes are great to have batch cooked already in your refrigerator. I'm gonna get mine batch cooked today because tomorrow I'm making potato salad, and I wanna show you that when you have these things already washed, put in the microwave, it took me about 20 minutes in the store. It was all right, maybe 30, but I'm fast. I go in there with my list of what I have for the recipes that I'm going to be making for the week. I have my staples of do I need more brown rice, quinoa, pasta, or potatoes, and then I get a different variety of those, and then I get a ton of fruits and vegetables and whatever extras I may need for the recipes. I don't go floating down the aisles that don't have stuff I need. There's always a great place for this in the freezer for if you're in a rush. This is sticky rice. You could be making deconstructed sushi bowls. You could be eating it with vegetables, potatoes, carrots, onions that you've sauteed. You could put it over it. You could put it with frozen veggies. This is what Tuesday Tips is turning into. I'm breaking down my grocery list, what I'm making for class, and what you guys could be doing with the rest of your meals. How you guys doing? I have a bunch of tofu today. Let me make some room. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Do you guys see what I got going on here? I'm unloading my grocery list. Grateful to be lived. I would be too, Natalie, because this is how I got to get my... I could be growing strawberries, but I'll be honest. I I just don't have the time right now. I used to have a beautiful garden. I just don't have the time right now. We've got this tofu coming out of my ears because we love making just tofu bites in the air fryer. Super simple. We'll get on that and then make them a few times a week. I'm going to be making tofu mayonnaise. This is great to have in the refrigerator. We're going to be adding it into the potato salad. You could be putting it on sandwiches with veggie sandwiches. Leftovers are going to be your number one go-to for lunches and breakfast maybe. That was a whole bag of tofu I actually have. Should I show you guys my tofu stacked up? Look at this. This is some tofu Jenga right here. That's what I'm talking about. You can freeze tofu actually, so I'm gonna probably be freezing some of this. When I checked out today, and almost every day, the cashier says to me, I cannot believe how much food you get for what you spend. I am gonna make the tofu mayo tomorrow night, and I'm also gonna be making kung pao wraps, and we're gonna be putting them on some of these lettuce things. I needed celery for something too, but also I'm back on my juicing kick, you guys. I've got this new juicer, and I cannot stop eating grapes, drinking juices. We make those green juices with the kale, the celery, the cucumber, the lemon. I can't think of what they were called, but I'm eating too. I'm eating too, but I'm just loving. Sometimes I have extra apples that I want to get rid of. Sometimes I talk about using some nuts. Stephanie, are you nuts? You're always telling people not to use nuts. What I'm saying is we still need nuts and seeds, but we want to be mindful of it when we're in the fast lane of crushing chronic disease. So keep them things small, like that bag right there. Can't get enough carrots. Between shredding carrots and making big Buddha bowls, between putting carrots in the oven and roasting them even, snacking on carrots, and of course, making some carrot juices. Okay, what else do we have here today? I tell people to eat 5 fruits a day. You can get a variety of apples, you can get lots of fruit, but if you've got this stuff ready to go in your house, guess who's gonna eat it? You guys. That's who's gonna eat it. So we've got a bunch of apples right here. You know what we don't have up in this grocery list? Let me tell you what we don't have. We don't have this. Notice there's really no fat in this entire, there's a little bit in the tofu, but it's not like I'm gonna eat all that all day. There's hardly any fats in all of these plants, but it's just enough to give you everything you need. So what you bring home from the grocery store is gonna be essential to how you're gonna feel. Jennifer, I've been dying to ask you, how is that chronometer working? There is nothing like chronometer when I'm working with people, and it's so helpful. I also have some flax seeds. We're gonna be talking about making some eggs. What? And what else do I need the flaxseed for? Think, Stephanie. I can't remember, but I saw it on my list. And another little bag of potatoes because, what the heck? They're great to have laying around. So that is my grocery haul today, and I'm gonna tell you what, there is some restricting on some tofu, let's be real. What I mean is, with that power plate, let's just break this out because it never gets old. The power plate, you guys, this is how you grocery shop. Fruits, grains, vegetables, and legumes, and you can eat all you want. There's no limit, there's no calorie restriction, there's no measuring, there's no weighing. When it does get into some of those things, maybe we need to see how much tofu we're eating. It can add up. Maybe we need to see how many nuts and seeds we're putting on stuff because that stuff can add up. Maybe the avocado, which can be extremely high in fat, but also healthy. So there's a mindfulness that does have to come in. And whenever I say the word moderation, it's for stuff like that, not for alcohol, not for junk food, and certainly not for meat. So there it is. Does anybody have any questions? Tommy, it's so good to see you. Welcome, Rachel, to the group. We're so happy to have you. I'm so sorry that slid in. And I didn't even notice yet, but I'm grateful that you're here. This is an amazing community. We post the things that are low fat, whole food, plant-based on this page. Absolutely keeping it no oil so that there's no confusion onto these copious amounts of foods that we could be eating. And I know that that's new for some people, or it's hard to get some of those oils out, or it's hard to be tempted by some of those junk foods. But I work with people on behavior changes and how to put your health first. What is your purpose? What are you doing here? And I can't wait to help you knock out those goals, because everybody deserves to feel their best. And you know, I know how that feels, because my whole life changed when my daughter said she wanted to go vegan, and I said, that's dumb. I'm kind of eating my words, and I'm kind of trying to imagine what it's like to be out there where I didn't know, I wasn't aware of it, and I just want to continue to bring more inspiration to people to say, hey, there is things that we can do. My doctor wasn't telling me how to prevent and reverse disease. I mean, they simply weren't. They were giving me the heart healthy diet, the Mediterranean diet. I'm just saying it doesn't reverse disease. They just didn't know. But now I'm grateful to be teaching doctors, to be teaching dietitians, nurses, and Plantspiration is physician recommended. So this is where we reach and teach people how to prevent and reverse disease and live this amazing lifestyle together. So keep on sharing all your stuff, you guys. Those beautiful foods, those beautiful movements that you're getting in. Michelle, I'm super flippin' impressed seeing you going strong. You guys, can you believe what she's doing? We should all be high-fiving her. She has completely changed what she's been doing, and I'm proud. Colleen, Tommy, Jennifer, Natalie, you guys are all Shadla, all you guys. I can't even keep up with the amazingness up in here. I'm feeling the energy, and I want you guys to pick it up and carry it on into your life today, in this moment today. Go take some deep breaths. Go look at something that brings you joy. Replay some music that makes you happy. And turn off all that negativity out there, because right now is really just what matters. And what you're putting in you mentally, physically, and spiritually. I want you guys to just enjoy your day. Be the good. Be the inspiration the world needs to see. I can't wait to see you in class. I can't wait to teach you how to eat your plants off. And I can't wait to have an amazing week of positivity, month, year. You guys, go have an amazing day. Stop watching me. Go eat some food.